Andre 3000. Look, how do you want us to review your album? You named the first track, I swear I wanted to record a rap album, but this is literally the way the wind blew me. That's literally the name of the first song. Listen, we know Andre 3000. We know you a Gemini. We know Gemini is the first air sign. Playing a flute. The wind. Gemini. Air sign. Y'all know this is astrosthetics, right? But listen, beyond this is still a great body of music. Andre 3000 has always been an intricate, futuristic 3000 artist. So this album is a sonic masterpiece, and we about to get into this. Let's go! Yeah, the name of the album, New Blue Sun. This new album, he's playing a flute. The only way that you can really review this is, listen, for everybody out there that's trying to review this, you got to review it by tones. This album is a sonic masterpiece. The only way you could review it is by tones and by expressing things creatively. So the first track, it felt like I'm in a forest. Like, for real, it felt like I'm in a forest and I see a deer over there and I see Andre 3000 like, yo, he in some interesting outfit and he's playing the flute. Like, yo, this is a very expressive, creative album. It's the only way to talk about it. So, yeah, Astrosthetics shows us that Gemini rules the hands. And we know that, look, you don't play a flute with your feet. I mean, some people might play the flute with their feet. But Andre 3000, you gonna play the flute with your hands, right? And now we know Gemini rules the hands, and that's an astrosthetic. So, look, Andre 3000, the first track, I swear I wanted to make a rap album, but this is literally the way the wind blew me. This is the words and him experimenting with language. So it's a pun saying that this is the way the wind blew you and you're playing a flute. Even the titles within themselves are like, yo, I can't believe that he made an album like this. Like the first track, the tones on it, it sounds like very serene. It sounds like there's this sense of serendipity around me. You feel me? The second track is called The Word Rolls Off the Tongue with more ease than the word vagina. And even in that, I think I'm paraphrasing, but that's literally the name of the song. Now, this song made me feel like I'm in an aquarium. It made me feel like I'm coming out of a portal, or like a even though we all came out of a. So the second track made me feel like I'm coming out, like I mom, alright, now I'm here. You feel me? It made me feel like I'm in like a little watery aquarium. It's giving me a watery kind of tonality. And y'all know I'm a Pisces, so y'all know I like that. It feel like I'm in my element. Like, I'm not in the shower, but I'm close to the shower. You feel me? I love it. Now listen, I'm gonna keep it a bean with y'all. On some of these tracks, you're gonna need headphones to listen to them. And I know a lot of y'all might be streaming it on YouTube. It's gonna throw you off when you listening to this on YouTube and you hear a vape commercial out of nowhere in the middle of. Now look, if you listening to ordinary rap, it's not really a problem. But when you listening to this, like this third track, it's called That Night in Hawaii, when I turned into a panther and started making these low registering purring sounds. That's literally the name of the fucking song. And it sound like he was on the floor crawling around. Like, it literally sound like that. And this is where I gotta ask y'all, are we seeing the same thing? The Pisces in y'all, this album is the best album of the year. Yo, that last track, I was crawling around from that last track. Yo, I deadass was feeling like a panther for a second. Now look, the fourth track is called Bipolar disorder's daughter wears a 3,000 embroidered sweatshirt. And once again, that's literally the name of the song. Now this song is bringing in some of the low register tones from the previous song, and some of the sounds that I'm hearing, they're brighter, right? Like they have a more brighter sound, but the low registered sounds from the previous song is still in there. So now it feels like my vibe is going up and the sounds are getting very eclectic, and now it feel like the scene is being set. Nah, I ain't gonna hold y'all. That track sound like something is being revealed to me. It seemed like it feel like some golden lotus, like something is just like what? Like it gets very dramatic, and it comes out of nowhere. It's like this spontaneous dramatic shit that come out of nowhere that just make me want to look up like, yo, and y'all, I'm dead ass about this. Like, y'all, in order to convey this album, you got, yo, this is some creative shit. I can't communicate it to you. It's not a regular rap album. But I'm trying, my. Can I get some credit? You see me trying. Y'all, wait. Could it be that the new blue sun is beginning to reveal itself? Because we gotta ask. There are certain times of the day when the sun does change color, right? Like when the sun is by the horizon, it has like this orange reddish tone, and then as it goes closer to the middle of the sky, right, it gets yellowish, white, yellow, goldish. But when the sun goes below the horizon, we know that the sun is blue. So when we can't see the sun is low-key blue. Yo, no, wait, no, I'm wilding, y'all. No, that's aesthetics is no. I'm wilding. I'm sorry. I'm wilding. My fault. I'm sorry. Oh man, listen. In like 3-4 years from now, listen. If any of y'all rappers sample this, y'all can't do no. You can't do no shit with it now. Yo, I don't know if I want to hear any of these sounds on any type of music that's just not it. Like, yo, listen. Please don't sample this and do some thought shit with it. Like, please don't thought the Sonics out. Like, this is such, y'all, who else y'all know can make something like this? Y'all see when we talking about being creative and innovative and distinguishing yourself and distinguishing yourself and doing something different. Andre 3000 gets it. Andre 3000 gets it. This album is making me excited. I'm telling you. Y'all, the next track is called 93 Till Infinity and Beyonce. And look, I think I'm paraphrasing it, but that's literally the title of the song. Now, this track is one of the shortest. I think it could be the shortest track on here. And this song has a specific tone in it, and it goes like dun 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 dun. Like it's like a specific tone, and it's one of the most hypnotizing, mesmerizing sounds on here. And the way that I could catalog this track to you is by that tone, that dun dun. And yo, it low key make me feel like I'm looking at something set in front of me. Next track is called Gandhi, Dalai Lama, Your Lord and Savior JC, Bundy, Jeffrey Dahmer, John Waits Gacy. That's the name of the song. And I don't know what these got to do with this song, but it sound like I'm in the midst of interacting with something. It feel like the theme of the album. Now I'm in the middle of the album, and it seems like the last track, 93 Till Infinity and Beyonce, it feels like that track was like an interlude, and it feels like now I'm in the middle of interacting and engaging with that son or something, or that thing that he's speaking about, right? And amazing track. Like, yeah, this stuff is a top-notch production, okay? So, like when you watch a real peculiar movie, like a movie like Tenet. Let's say you watch a movie like Tenet, right? And at the end of it, you like, hey yo, what did you get from the movie? And then the person that you asked, they didn't get what you got from it. That's what I think this album is like. Like, this album, I feel like everybody is gonna have a different perspective on every track because it's a tonal album. There's no words. And then you begin to see sometimes like, yo, like lyrics pretty much could not, I don't want to say ruin what a song is about, but you see that when a song has no words, how do you interpret that a song like that? Because what I'm hearing I don't know if it has anything to do with the title, because it's a vibrational album. And it's like y'all watching Flex to get a perspective on some real creative stuff. But y'all, this album, when it comes to artists getting older and aging gracefully and infinitely at that, it's like, where do they go? We see Jay-Z, he went the route of becoming the ultimate CEO, businessman, being the innovator and the blueprint around CEO rap. Kanye West, we see him become a billionaire powerhouse mogul creative. Then we see 50 become an amazing genius producer and a cinematographer exec. Now, Andre 3000 created a whole new lane for himself. And it's like, yo, when you get your rap foot in, play an instrument. Put together an amazing sonic masterpiece. Why not? Honestly, what I love the most about the visual is the flute on the album cover. Like, do y'all notice the flute it low-key look futuristic. Like, yo, it looked like a futuristic flute. You feel me? And it's like, all right, a flute is a woodwind instrument. Like, even there we go, building on the Gemini aspect again. The flute is a woodwind instrument, right? So the fact that the flute looks like it's not from this time, it makes you wonder, is that intentional? Because at this point, this album, I feel like doing reviews on this album is something that, well, listen, I ain't gonna hold you. I think this is one of them albums where you might have to fall asleep to this album in order to go somewhere with it. I'm just keeping it a bean. This album, it's low-key like a binaural beats flute sonics album. Like, yo, look, this beat sound like you want to go to a forest and set up a camping tent. This next track, Ints to You, Gods to Who? This track is my favorite one on the album. I feel like, it has a high sense of a high sonic atmosphere. And I feel like this is the track that kind of defines this album. And it feels like I'm at the destination of where he intended the listeners to go. You feel me? Definitely my favorite track on here. Like, it feels like the destination, the sonic destination of what Andre 3000 put into this album. It sums it up on this track. And I'm going to be honest with you, like, just listening to it, I'm going to be honest, yo, I'm astounded. Like, for this guy to make a sonically mesmerizing album like this, I feel like this album defines artistry and the artists of hip hop. I feel like this right here is a blueprint of where they're supposed to go. But this is where Andre 3000 went. Now you do your own shit and evolve like he did. Don't copy his shit though. Andre 3000, New Blue Sun. It's funny, I saw some people talking about doing shrooms to the album. You junkie. Listen, I think the best way to enjoy this album is maybe through rest. You know, like, yo, look, we're listening to this album with some headphones on in a serene state of mind. Nothing can compare to that. Don't be like these fucking junkies telling you about shrooms. But look, I ain't gonna lie. It sound like Andre 3000 was probably off the boomies on this. But don't be like these fucking junkies, man. Fucking drug addicts. Enjoy the album in a sober state and bring yourself there naturally. Fucking junkie. Dreams once buried beneath the dungeon floor slowly sprout undying gardens is the name of the final track on Andre 3000 New Blue Sun. This track sound like that Asian flower blossom tree. Like I'm gonna see a samurai come out of nowhere and do some ill shit for a second. It like this, I know I said that Golden Lotus vibe, but this song right here, it sounds like a bright light is being realized. And it also sounds like there's a transformation process built into this song. It kind of sonically follows the last song, and then it establishes its own identity throughout the song. Astounding. All artists that I guess want to evolve, like doing a complete field of something new and something innovative. And this guy has always been seen as one of the top rappers. To some people, Andre 3000 is the best rapper of all time. That should show you something when he does a sonically driven woodwind album. That should tell you something. Yeah, what genre of music would y'all consider this? What genre is this? There's no lyrics on here. There's no rapping on here. It's straight music and it's straight art and creativity. What genre of music is this? What box? You can't do that. This is a pure creation, and everything about it is different and unique by a genius mind. And I think this is something that the whole world will appreciate right now. And this is something that I'm just astounded by it. All right. A beautiful body of work. Amazing project. Great job, man. This is not made for any type of contemporary mass consumption. Now, imagine if more rappers took sonic risks like this. You would have to care about not being cool like that. Hence why we've always seen Andre 3000 in interesting places, doing interesting things, being a genius as usual. Remarkable album. Yeah.